Fade into a dark, slightly futuristic aesthetic. Soft, ambient, slightly mysterious music begins. Imagine a system. Complex. Interconnected. Unyielding. Not a computer network. Not an algorithm, but you. Pause. Music swells slightly. Your body. Your mind. The most sophisticated, intricate operating system known to existence. And what if you approached this system with the mindset of a hacker? Not to exploit. Not to break. But to profoundly understand. To optimize. To unleash its full, latent potential. Music becomes more prominent, then softens as the speaker begins a deeper narrative. This is not about quick fixes. This is about mastery. This is about how the most analytical minds, the hackers, are teaching us to optimize our very biology. To transform ourselves, from the inside out. Pause. For a hacker, the world is a series of systems. Each with its own logic. Its own vulnerabilities. Its own pathways to efficiency. This relentless curiosity, this drive to dissect and improve, extends far beyond lines of code. It reaches into the very essence of their being. They see their biology not as a given, but as a project. A magnificent, living machine capable of extraordinary performance. And just like any complex system, it demands meticulous attention. It requires constant iteration. It begs for optimization. Pause. How do they begin? With data. Always data. Just as a programmer monitors CPU usage or network latency, a biological hacker tracks their own metrics. Sleep cycles. Heart rate variability. Glucose levels. Even their mood and cognitive function. Wearable tech, once a novelty, becomes an indispensable diagnostic tool. They're not just wearing a smartwatch, they are collecting vital telemetry. They are observing cause and effect. If a certain food causes a dip in energy, that data point is logged. If a specific meditation technique enhances focus, it becomes part of their personal protocol. It is self-experimentation at its most rigorous. A continuous loop of input, analysis, and refinement. Pause. Consider sleep. Most of us treat it as a luxury. A necessary inconvenience. A hacker sees it as the ultimate system reboot. The fundamental software update. Neglect your sleep, and your cognitive processes degrade. Your emotional regulation falters. Your physical recovery stalls. It is a non-negotiable component of peak performance. They don't just sleep, they optimize sleep. Dark rooms. Precise temperatures. Blue light filters. Specialized mattresses. Everything is calibrated for maximum restorative power. Because they understand this truth, you cannot perform at your peak if your core systems are crashing nightly. Pause. Then there is nutrition. Beyond diets. Beyond fads. Food is viewed as fuel. As information. Every byte is a line of code for your biology. What program are you writing? They delve into macronutrients. Micronutrients. Bioavailability. They understand that what works for one person may not work for another. It is a personalized approach, often guided by genetic insights and blood panels. They eliminate processed toxins. They prioritize nutrient-dense whole foods. They might experiment with fasting protocols. Not for deprivation, but for cellular autophagy. For metabolic flexibility. For sustained, unwavering energy that prevents the dreaded afternoon crash that plagues so many. Pause. Movement is another critical component. It is the hardware upgrade. The essential maintenance for the physical chassis. For the hacker, exercise isn't just about aesthetics. It is about circulation. It is about neurogenesis. It is about stress mitigation. A sedentary lifestyle is a bug in the system. They prioritize movement that supports their cognitive demands. Perhaps high-intensity interval training for cardiovascular health. Or strength training for structural integrity. Or yoga and mobility work for flexibility and injury prevention. They understand that a healthy body is a prerequisite for a resilient mind. You cannot run complex programs on faulty hardware. Pause. But the optimization extends deeper. Into the mind itself. The internal operating system. Hackers cultivate mental fortitude. They practice mindfulness to manage stress, to filter distractions. They seek flow states, those moments of intense, effortless concentration where productivity soars and time seems to dissolve. They understand that emotional regulation is key to sustained performance. They might engage in meditation. Or breath work. Or cognitive training exercises. They actively debug their own thought patterns. They clear their mental RAM. Because an overloaded mind, riddled with anxiety or distraction, is a compromised system. It is prone to error. Prone to collapse. Pause. And what about the environment? Just as a server farm needs optimal cooling and security, a hacker optimizes their workspace, their living space. Natural light. Ergonomic setups. Air quality. Noise cancellation. Eliminating unnecessary distractions. Creating a sanctuary where the mind can truly focus, truly thrive. They are creating their own optimal server room for their most precious asset, their brain. Pause. Why do they do this? What drives this relentless pursuit of biological excellence? It is more than just performance. It is a profound quest for understanding. A desire to push the boundaries of human potential. To not just live, but to flourish. To experience life with heightened clarity, with boundless energy, with an unwavering sense of purpose. It is about longevity. About resilience. About mastering the one system no one can truly hack from the outside. It is about seeing your body, your mind, not as a static entity, but as a dynamic, evolving masterpiece. A project that demands your full attention. Your deepest respect. Your most intelligent effort. You have the power to influence its code. To refine its processes. To unlock its hidden capabilities. Pause. This mindset is not exclusive to the elite. It is available to you. Start small. Track one thing. Optimize one habit. Observe the impact. Embrace the hacker within. See your life not as a given, but as a series of systems waiting for your intelligent touch. What will you optimize first? Music swells gently, becoming more inspiring. If this perspective resonated with you, if it ignited a spark of possibility, then I invite you to join this journey of self-mastery. Hit that like button. Share your thoughts in the comments below. What aspect of your biology are you eager to optimize? And most importantly, subscribe to this channel. Become part of a community committed to understanding and unleashing our ultimate human potential. Until next time, keep exploring. Keep optimizing. Keep evolving. Music fades out.